So anytime I'm talking to like a new guy, I would say for the past maybe like 5-6 years, majority of the time they always ask me why I'm single. They can't believe I'm single. They think men are out here approaching me left, right, and center. Let me tell you, like I told them, men do not approach me. Okay? It's very rare that a man out in public, out in the world, will see me. And I don't care how good I look that day. I don't care how good I smell. I don't care about none of that. They're not walking up to me. And that's because my demeanor says I'm good. I don't come off as friendly. I don't come off as approachable. I don't come off inviting. And that's very intentional. Because you're not going to come over here and waste my time. You're not going to come over here and play with me, baby. Like, I'm not the one. And I make it be known before you even open your mouth, before you even fix your legs to come walk over into my space and start exchanging words with me. And I like that. And I'm going to keep it that way.
You cannot enjoy being single unless your best friend is single. Let's talk about it. I'm convinced. I am fully convinced that you cannot enjoy singlehood unless your best friend is single. Because if your best friend is in a relationship, that means that she's going to her boyfriend for everything before you. So even though she's the first person you share good news with or ask for advice, you are not her go-to anymore. And that includes hanging out during the week. He's always going to come first for a date night. And yes, I sound bitter because I am. You can't tell me that being single is fun if you don't have single friends.
Take advantage of being single. Oh my God. Being single is such an advantage that we forget about. Extra time, extra money, extra energy. We look better. Our body, our hair, our makeup, we're glowing when we're single. There's no one distracting us. There's no one making us eat cake when we don't want to eat cake. I can tell you how it goes when you get a partner, okay? If you haven't had one before, you lose yourself a little bit. You look in the mirror 2 years down the road and you're like, I'm sorry, is that me? It happens to all of us. Take advantage of being your hottest self right now. Having all this extra time to make more money, get a better career, work out more, whatever you need to do. Because what happens when we work on ourselves and we actually level up? We attract a higher level partner. They are coming. Trust. Keep working on yourself. I know that phrase is so cliche, but it's true. Keep plugging away. I'm doing the same thing. I'm in it with you, okay? Let's support each other in the comments. I love you.
My mum came up to me the other day and she was like, Ellie, have you ever thought you might be intimidating men? And I was like, yes, 100%. There is no doubt about it. Anyway, I looked up some of the signs. So here are the signs. You're attractive, but you're still single. I know I'm not unattractive. I've just woken up, so don't take this seriously. I have a high-paying job. No, not really. One day, I will be a millionaire, without a doubt. But right now, no. You're taller than them? Yeah, I'm like 5'8", 5'9". Soz. Can't do much about that. I have high self-esteem. Yeah, I'm the shit. I'm in the actual shit. You speak your mind without holding back. Yeah, like I'm not wasting my time. Let's just get out the fucking way and get things done. You're too independent. It says he wants to be your hero. Sorry? I don't really know how to respond to that. You don't laugh at his jokes. No, I'm actually, although it's not coming across right now because I have just woken up. I'm not good in the morning. I'm very smiley and I laugh at most things. Your life is more exciting than his. Yes. I've been on some dates recently or like been speaking to some guys and they tell me things and they think it's really interesting and then I say something about my life and then they just stop talking to me. Like, I'm sorry, I like doing exciting things, okay? You're smarter than he is. I have a physics degree and I speak Spanish. Just read a book, bro. You talk a lot about yourself and your accomplishments. No. I'll only do that if you're more accomplished than I am. So no, you're not going to be intimidated by it. But other than that, I don't do it. You're too good at everything. You're not impressed by his career or his car. I will never be impressed by someone's car. I'm not that kind of girl. Yeah, I want to be impressed by your career. Soz. If I'm not impressed, then get a new career. You're physically strong or athletic. I go to the gym like 4 times a week. You like to make the first move. I feel like I have to now because no one comes up to me. You want a relationship. Yeah, sorry. You hold a position of power. I want to be like led, like I don't want a position of power, so switch the position, please, if there is one. You've had more sexual partners than he has. Yeah, probably. I can't lie. I was a bit of a hoe back in the day. You have an expensive lifestyle. Only when it comes to food and a nice bed. Apart from that, I'm alright. You can read people well. I can. I enjoy reading people. I would sit in a cafe for hours just to watch people and try and read them. You are intense. Dunno. But don't let this get you down. It's his problem, not yours. Yeah, I know. From what this is saying, it's saying that a high value man who's confident in himself and his masculinity is going to be attracted to me. And that's what I want. Okay. Ready to intimidate more men.
I am going to be 30 in October, so that means that I would have been single for 12 years, because the last boyfriend I had was when I just turned 18, and I don't know anyone else that's been in this situation before that's never had a boyfriend throughout their 20s. That means never going on holiday with anyone, living with anyone, introducing anyone to my parents or my family. I've just never done it, and I don't know if there's a beauty in that or if there's a bit that I'm kind of missing throughout my whole 20s. But I wanted to add the extra layer of complexity that having low self-esteem, anxious attachment styles, suffering with anxiety, suffering with low mood, how that contributes to dating and how that contributes to me staying single or anyone staying single. I think that it's really nerve-wracking going on a date. And if it's psyching yourself up to go on a date, it's really nerve-wracking speaking to someone new. It's really nerve-wracking if it's something that you don't practice a lot and go out a lot. Then you put a lot of stock in going on a date and meeting that person or talking to that person. And I definitely do that. And I'm like, do I really want to let anyone in to my perfect little peace bubble that I have here? No, not really. But then I'm also like, I don't want to be alone forever. I want to have kids. I'm not bothered about getting married, but I'd like to have a partner. I'd like to live with someone. I'd like to build a life with someone. Letting people in and letting them into like your perfect world, the world you're in, is a big deal when you don't do it very often. And so that fear of being hurt, rejected, and it happens. Not everyone that you meet and that you likes you back. And I think it's that fear that obviously holds anxious people and people with low self-esteem or whatever back, because they've been hurt, they've been scorned, and they don't want to do it again. I saw a video of someone talking about being single throughout your 20s or being single for a long period of time, and she summed it up so well, is the fact that you are okay being single and you don't want to be in a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship. Like, I'm not that type of person where I need to have that validation constantly. And it's all about feeling happy and healthy within yourself, isn't it? And making sure that you've got a good relationship with yourself and getting through the mental health days, the bad days, the good days. I do want to be in a relationship, but I don't want to be in a relationship for the sake of it, is what I'm trying to get at. And having anxiety, having suffering with your mental health just adds that extra layer of complexity.